Yo, what it do? It's your boy T Marvelous, man. And today we're gonna talk about the Drake album dropping and the situations that went on, during the process of everything, man. So a lot of us got questions on will Drake speak on the situation, the beef. A lot of people are pretty much one-sided when it comes to the whole Drake and Kendrick thing, but I think that's what got us all pretty much excited for him to drop the album is to hear him speak on it. Kind of disappointed in J. Cole because he really didn't address too much. He spoke on it here and there, and he kind of leaning on Drake to really speak, and I think the world leaning on Drake to really speak on how he felt and all the betrayal and all of that shit for so many people in the game that he helped. So I'm not a one-sided person when it comes to the beef, but you know who you are. You know who you are if you one-sided. You feel me? So pretty much, man, a lot of people think that he's not going to speak on it, but I highly doubt that Drake won't speak on the situation. I even caught Rick Ross copping a plea, talking about some, come on, man, Drake, man, I just want to see you win. Fuck that shit. Fire his ass up first, Drake. He wasn't saying all that when the world was dissing you. You dig what I'm saying? He wanted to get his little rocks off too and shit. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to get his little lemon pepper wings off on you too. So, hey, take that ranch and replace that shit with some blue cheese. You know what I'm saying? That should give you a little sour face. But other than that, though, nah, man. So, pretty much what we got going on, based on the rollout, ICEMAN, Drake is expected to address the 2024 Kendrick Lamar beef. Damn, man, it's been that long? Yeah, it's been that long, man, because Drake been kind of silent, man, and has been silenced through this whole thing. So, a whole lot of criticism going on when it comes to this situation and this beef. But if I really if I wanted to speak on it, right? If I had anything to say about it, T Marvelous, would you expect Drake to speak on the situation? My answer is hell yeah. He most definitely need to speak on the situation because the world is waiting for him to respond. Since everything's happened, people pretty much hadn't heard from Drake. So this is a time for him to speak on how he felt, speak on if, he felt betrayed, which we all seen it. This is what happens when you are a great artist. This type of shit happens, man. It happened to Tupac. It happened to Biggie. It happens to the greats, man. It happened to Kanye. It happened to Jay-Z. So y'all gotta when you at great status, this is what happens. Hell, it happened to Eminem. So, and Eminem had called this for Drake a while ago on one of his songs. I forgot the name of it, but he called this. He said, Drake, when you get hot, they're going to come for you. And that's what happened, man. And I was kind of disappointed in Drake, man, because he wasn't ready. And what do you mean when you say he wasn't ready? Well, not being ready for what come about, you know what I'm saying, was you being too comfortable. You thinking everybody your friend in this rap game shit, and these motherfuckers really snakes. And they looking to shine too, especially when you always on the billboards, especially when you always popping. Your name is always constantly brought up over others. They got to find some way to shine, and that way to shine was through Kendrick while plotting with Metro and all of them. That shit was crazy work, but we here now. I am definitely expecting him to speak on this beef. He needs to address it. Don't leave no part of this shit untouched because it's only going to linger and get worse because it's going to be some shady shit thrown. I do feel like Kendrick is going to try to drop something while Drake drop his album. So pretty much they took the summer away from Drake when this beef went how it went. And that was the game plan. So it's right on time that he dropping it on May 15 because it's really the start of when shit really started to get hot, get popping around here right before June, July. Maybe get back on them boards and shit, man. Show them that you still Drizzy at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because, nigga, I got big high hopes for you. I don't like the way the shit went about because I do honestly, my honest opinion, Kendrick has been shooting shots at Drake ever since they both been in the game. When Kendrick came in, he used Drake for a Poetic Justice song, and Drake obviously made that pop. I didn't think it was any smoke. He did the verse Control, but that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But he was throwing little slick shots at Drake, and I don't like how y'all kind of like pent that shit up against Drake. Like, hey man, like Drake been throwing shots at Kendrick. Well, if Drake been on top all these years, why the fuck would he send a shot at Kendrick, who plays a boogeyman role, which is he only shows up every now and again. You dig what I'm saying? So, versus being out in the streets, music wise, popping all the time, your name being brought up all the time, getting close to, pulling Michael Jackson numbers. Of course, you're going to have people like that. That's that Prince and Michael shit. That's Prince and Michael Jackson. That's what we went through. If y'all remember the little feud between Prince and Michael, this what we dealing with. It's Prince and Michael. Michael was constantly on top. Prince coming out years later saying we got to figure out how to knock him off the top spot. And that's what started the beef. But the beef is all about who wants to be great. But it's not only about being great when it comes to this, man. You have to be consistent with music, bro. You have to be consistently dropping something. You have to be consistently moving. And to me, Kendrick's Damn album really was the fall off for him. But he always was going after Drake. But he seen the potential, like, this is my time to shine. And that was the game plan. A lot of niggas don't like Drake because he was taking their girls and stuff like that. But it's fuck all that, man. When it comes to the music, you just got to get more talented, bro. That's all it is. I mean, when it comes to this, you have to move in the ways of what's trending. If you're not trending, Drake spoke on this in an interview. He said, you have us greats like, and I think he mentioned Kendrick. If y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he mentioned Kendrick. You have us greats like J. Cole, Kendrick, and he named some other artists, and he was like, for years to come, we just got to see who can stay around. And I think Drake was sitting down with somebody. Everybody should have pretty much have seen that video. But if I had to say anything about it, man, Drake, definitely speak on this shit. Don't let these motherfuckers sit up here and play you to your face, because that's bullshit. You feel me? But it's we can be sure he'll address his feud with Kendrick Lamar. If What Did I Miss is any indication, Drake has some things he'd like to get off his chest, and do that. Do that, Drake. You feel me? Like, don't hold nothing. Don't hold nothing back. And he said after what, the article say after what he clearly described as a 20v1 in which of many in his past collaborators. My bad, y'all. This shit look small on my end, but y'all, yeah. Work with me on that. His past collaborators seemingly teamed up against him. Drake has taken a role asking to heal in wrestling, learning into the public characterization of him. I don't know what the fuck this motherfucker trying to say, but listen. Definitely Drake respond or speak on the situation. Let us know how you feel and get it off your chest. Shit, we'll spill some tea. If you got some tea on some shit, spill some tea, man. That's what we listening for. We ain't listening for old Drizzy, none of that shit. Well, we are listening for old Drizzy, but we're not really up here to listen to you spit just regular shit, make the hits that you normally make. We are here for that, but what you do need to do first is address this beef. Don't pull no cold shit. Don't go all the way around this shit. Fuck that. Speak on this shit, man, because they tried to play your face. Get your fucking face back. But anyway, for all of the people out there that don't think Drake is going to address this beef, I want to play this. And I can already tell by this beat right here that he's definitely going to this is, hey, I got to address some shit. So
look, beats like this one make me feel like my soul's free. They pay me to speak from the heart, they think that my soul's free. All of them summers of slappers, baby, you owe me. For real. Probably would slow me down if I carried my trophies. Maybe when no one's around, I rap like the old me. I used to put chains.
Right there, Drake. Right there, Drake. He said, maybe when no one's around, I rap like the old me. Like, fuck all that. Be you, nigga. Be you.
On all of the necks of my broskies, my OGs. Yeah. And now to remember, I took the chains and I broke free. I wonder how long I'll be at the top if they don't kill me. I wonder how long I'll be at the top if they don't kill me. Ooh, hey man, cause that's facts though. He really, really been on top, bro. And y'all can't fault this man for that, bro. Like, y'all was so eager for Kendrick to get a win. Now, I'm going to speak on it. I'm going to keep it real with you. Y'all was so eager for Kendrick to get a win because y'all hadn't heard Kendrick. This is a chance for Kendrick fans and West Coast fans to hear somebody from the West Coast rap, because the West Coast constantly has this going on. They have an artist that's not consistent. They'll drop here and there, but it takes them a minute to be able to come up with bangers. It takes them a minute to be able to come up with good projects, versus people like Drake can constantly roll out and keep rolling out because of his tone change, and y'all can't keep up. And this is why you should study other genres. You should study other cultures to keep going in the industry, because it all fades out at the end of the day. But he gonna speak his shit, and that right there just lets me know, for whatever the fuck y'all talking about, he's not going to speak on it. He'll be a damn fool not to speak on it. That's what's going to sell. That's what's going to top the charts. It's him speaking on this beef, and he know it. And the key to ICEMAN, which y'all ain't paying attention, is the nigga saying he going to be a cold nigga all summer. That's what the fuck he's saying to y'all if y'all ain't picked that up. Don't be slow. That's what them ice cubes is for. Them ice cube blocks and shit he got. He letting you know he gonna be a cold nigga all summer. You feel me? So it's a plot twist to this, and I just can't wait for the album to drop. I'm really ready for him to speak on this shit. I'm not a big fan of the Kendrick shit that's going on. How he keep winning Grammys off of dissing a person who was clearly a fan of him, reached out to him to do a feature. Like, stop all that shit, bro. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all kill me with that. Kendrick ain't on this nigga level. Now, when it come to just battle rapping, which that's what that nigga should just be doing, he need to go join URL TV and just battle rap. That's all the fuck that nigga need to do. That's the only time he pop is when he dissing somebody, and that shit's like, that only lasts for so long. You see what I'm saying? Not the knock that he's not a great artist, but to me, Kendrick really ain't had nothing popping since Section 80. Mad Kid, all of that shit. Like, I ain't hating, nigga. I was a Kendrick fan, but this consistency, bro. Consistency wins over everything. If I'm consistently cutting on my radio and I'm hearing a certain artist, eventually you gonna find something you like about that artist, especially if he's played over and over and over and over again. That's just what it is. But my thing with Drake, man, you got too comfortable, buddy. You can't get too comfortable in these type of situations, you feel me? But I'm gonna run this part back. Yeah. And now to remember, I took the chains and I broke free. I wonder how long I'll be at the top if they don't kill me. I wonder how long it'll take them to count out 2,000 million.
I felt that. So for a lot of y'all that's saying that he's not gonna speak on this, you're a damn lie. He's speaking on this shit. I can't wait for it. May 15, Iceman drop. Drizzy, do your motherfucking thug thizzle as you always do, my nizzle. And you know what time it is. Fuck these false ass accusations by these other ass motherfuckers. Do your shit, bruh. Do your shit. Yeah, and then they want to talk about the lawsuit. They wasn't screaming nothing about none of that shit when you were being triple teamed out this motherfucker. Now, it wasn't a 1v1 at all. You feel me? But T Marvelous out, man. Hey, shout out to Drizzy, man. Hey, look, hope the album do great, bro. Peace.